Nathan Patterson.
If you come here, I can show you that.
This man did not make a phone call until the nurse showed up. He saw the body for over 20. Thank you, LJ. He saw the body for over 20 minutes and didn't even call until the nurse shows up. The nurse calls and listen to the nurse. So you heard her on his phone call? Well, you're going to hear vice versa. Can you guys tap and share this out to people so they can see this? And can you hit the repost button, please?
Oh my! I need you to be on the phone with 911.
You have reached Palm County 911. We are experiencing high call volume. Please do not hang up. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
So, Endgame Coach, do you not have any questions about what's going on here? You're just begging to step over the dead man to get into a library? No questions?
Ma'am.
Just you want in the library?
Hello? Hello?
Palm County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
Emergency 296 East Memorial Drive. We have a client that was found. We're at a site.
Because you're blocked from accessing it, low key. Because there's an investigation going in on that site and there's only high vibrational beings on there helping me pull out everything.
Facility, he hung himself.
That's 296 East.
So the person that you want, this is the 911 phone calls that we FOIA'd and they didn't release them. The investigator released one of the phone calls and then we just played that phone call that he did not release you. Now we're playing the one that he did but couldn't actually get on the FYP.
So is that 296 East? Okay.
I found him. I just came on to my sit.
This is the nurse who just came on, who made her 911 phone call. Listen.
He was just found deceased.
Okay.
I have not gone outside. I'm staying inside with the patients, but I have a visual on him, and
It's called a FOIA request.
this is, oh my God.
Okay, listen, hey, I've got this call started. I'm going to ask you a few more questions. This is not
They didn't cover it up. The government gave it to me, Chris. What are you talking about?
going to slow anything down, okay?
Okay. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
You're welcome.
The government gave me the evidence.
What is the phone number you're calling from?
You conspiracy theorists are so funny because I have been begging and pleading for help to spread this message, and all you guys, you just want to get into the library. You just want to post things for the algorithm, for views. You won't talk about things even if it won't go against the algorithm. I wasn't trying to get anything from this. I knew it wasn't going anywhere. I just posted anyway, knowing that I was going to look like an idiot. Because that's what you do when you feel that something needs to be done. And none of you guys are doing it. I created this library, not Joe Felz. Joe was giving you 7 books. I have 221 here available. That's 30 times what you were getting. And you think for some reason the dead man laying in front of this library, just because he was sharing 7 books of you and he's laying there dead, that you have any entitlement to the library. And you're not going to ask what happened to him. Because they said they were going to come out with this information and say what happened to him 72 hours. That time has passed. They lied to you. During that time, they cremated him, had a memorial, and still haven't even done his obituary after he died 27 days ago. But you went into the library. What you will find in the library is that you are beyond corrupt, because the library will tell you that what you should have done, what Jesus said to do, was to advocate for those who don't have a voice anymore. That dead man laying in front of the library doesn't have a voice anymore. And you're stepping over him just because you want to have access to books you're never going to read. What is wrong with you people and TikTok and dystopianism? You have the mark of the beast and you don't even realize it. What, Chris?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, yeah. Actually, no. I didn't actually want the library. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about something. Actually, what I discovered. So, first off,
This is not to
I
make me
was
look like an idiot because I wasn't even responding to you. I was responding to the end game coach, saying that he was the one begging to get into the library.
Oh no! I figured you wasn't talking to me.
So
No,
why? So
what's up?
I already have the information, Chris. Do you have any of this information? Hold on. Before you think that you have more information than me, do you have any of this?
No, I'm not saying I
Okay,
am.
then shut up and get out of my live and let me finish my message and spread the truth. Do your fucking investigation. So,
R-Y-N-E. Last name is Ramirez.
this woman, God bless this woman.
My first name is Clarence, spelled C-L-A-R-Y-N-E. Last name is Ramirez, R-A-M-I-R-E-Z.
Because of her 911 phone call, if she didn't call, no one would have called. Listen.
Okay. And what is the closest intersection road to where you're at there on East Memorial?
I'm not, to be honest, I'm not even sure. I'm just so, shell-shocked right now.
Okay, that's okay.
You hear that? Look at him now calling because she's calling. Listen to this.
Okay, that's okay.
You hear him? He's now freaking out, calling. The guy who's been laying eyes on him, been around the body, been doing shit to it for the last 20 minutes, is now freaking out because the nurse showed up and called the cops. So he gets behind her and calls the cops. She grabs the file and she's looking at it.
What's the name of the facility that you're at?
This is called West Georgia Wellness.
Okay.
And then the patient's name is,
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get that from you. Okay, just give me 1 second. I don't want you to have to repeat yourself.
Oh my God, I cannot believe this.
This is a valid reaction you would have. Chris, watch out.
All right, do you know how old he is?
I'm looking right now in his file. Give me 1 second. His name is, hold on. His name is Joseph Felz.
Chris, do not get in front of the camera, honey. Okay, it's a key. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Sir, do you have an ETA?
She asked, do you have an ETA? After, so she called. Now Nathan calls. She says, do you have an ETA? That means they're not there yet. So when we play Nathan's phone call, you're going to see what he's doing and messing with the scene.
On him, sir?
I do, yeah. They're coming from the
But you
closest
don't even know
available.
how long he's been, he's in the woods, like literally in the woods.
This is the reaction you would have when you come up on your work and you see someone hanging in a tree.
Oh, okay, so he's in the woods. Where at? Like, how far behind the facility?
If you come here, I can tell you directly out, like.
If you come here, meaning they're not there, and you hear her say literally this on Nathan's call to the police that he may place after her because he's freaking out because he didn't do the right thing.
Okay.
1 second. Yeah, I'll see me more. Okay.
Hang on for me.
Okay. You have reached
Oh
Calling County 911 for
He
the
does
address
not
of
give a
emergency
damn
Memorial
about
Drive.
this.
I'm at 2.
There.
So he's only calling because he sees the nurse showing up and calling. He's already seen the body for over 20 minutes. Listen to this.
I'm at 296 East Memorial Drive.
I have we have a client here that had committed suicide. It had to have been a few hours ago, but I'm looking at it right now. He's hanging in the tree.
Why are you even calling when you saw the nurse show up and call? She's on the phone right next to you. Why do you even start doing that? Because you're saving yourself.
So you think he's beyond all help?
He's dead. I just walked over there.
Beyond all help?
He's dead. I just walked over there.
I just walked over there.
I just ran over there.
And he mutes himself down this phone call right here. Look. I just walked over there. Listen to this.
I just walked over there. I just ran over there.
My people what? And then he mutes himself. Just wait.
What is your first and last name?
Nathan Patterson. Hey, pull all the way around.
And since we know from her other phone call that was longer than his, that when she says, do you guys have the ETA? And then also saying, if you come here, I can show you where it's at. They're not there. So who is he talking to? It is not anybody inside the facility because they don't have cars. They're admitted. So it wasn't anybody to have a car to pull around. Listen to what he says.
Hey, pull all the way around. All the way around.
Who the fuck are you talking to, Nathan? Who did you just run outside and try to pull out around while she's on the phone inside?
Is there a room number or something like that he's in?
Because the nurse just showed up. What are you trying to cover up that she didn't see?
No, I think 1B. He was upstairs. He's not inside. He's outside.
So you knew he was only there for 24 hours. You knew his full name. You knew what room he was in and all this stuff. But he wasn't in his room for over 7-8 hours. And you knew what room he was in, but nobody did a check. Nobody did a curfew to see if everyone was inside the facility for hours.
He's outside?
He is outside in a tree.
Okay, I'm just updating him real quick, okay?
Listen.
Hop down there. We got somebody to kill this. Get over there.
Hop down there. If you look at the house, there are porches all like that are raised up. So he's telling them to hop down there. Why are you telling people to move and do what to the body? Listen.
Get over there.
Why are you telling people to do this? Because who is out there to even move? Who are you talking to? Who touched the scene in the body and didn't call and waited for the nurse to call? What are you guys doing, Nathan Patterson?
Okay. They've already been notified and we've received additional calls. Okay, what is your first and last name?
Nathan Patterson.
If you come here, I can show you that.
And you hear the nurse who made the first phone call before her saying on the end of her phone call, if you come here, I can show you directions. The police aren't there. So who is Nathan giving directions to around his body? No, I'm in my house and it's a fish tank. Does this look like a fucking bathroom? Use your fucking eyes.
Okay, do you have his first and last name?
His name is Joseph Felz. It's Felz.
Morons. All right, I'm going to start over again, and I'm going to just turn off all the freaking comments. Oh, yeah, Maverick, I'm tired of it because, Maverick, do you even understand? Have you kept a timeline up, sweetheart, that they said in 72 hours? And 72 hours it was going to come out? Has anyone kept tabs on this? Is it only me? Have I not taught anyone anything? Nobody's using their voice. I'm the only one carrying this cross on my back and talking about it and putting myself out there. I built a library with a dead man sitting in front of it. And everybody wants to hop over his body to get inside. What I feel is indescribable. I've never felt this before. And so your 72 hours is up. So, if you want access into the library, everyone, if you want access, there's only one way now. Because now there's an investigation tab that's only accessible to members. I had to go through knowing that they would not ever give you the truth. And I had to protect everything in 3 days and reorganize and rebuild so that I could have a higher vibrational group ready to assist me. So, if you want in this library, if you want to exist with the higher vibrational beings, you have to do one thing first. You need to take everything that I'm about to show you. And you have to report it today. If you do not report it today, no one gets in. Only the people who have reported get in. And it has to be today. And it will be locked forever. That's the address you'll be reporting. So take a screenshot of this, and you'll be reporting them to there. And why you're going to be reporting them is because of their fraudulence. Does that look like 296 East Memorial Drive for West Georgia Wellness? Is that where the patients reside and receive care like the Dallas, Georgia 82-10-1-0.8 says that it needs to be? No. So, they had 72 hours. They gave themselves 72 hours and they lied to you. So take a screenshot of this as well, their license. Is that 296? I don't think so. That's actually, when you Google West Georgia Wellness Center, that's actually the address that pops up on Google Maps, which is also not where the house is. It's all a lie and it's all a shell. It's all a corporate legal launch pad. Except we found what was illegal. That death that you didn't accurately report. You have to report this death within 24 hours of it happening, and you have to use all the accurate information, and you didn't. So, if you want access to the library, if you want to actually get into the library, you need to get justice for the dead man laying in front of it. If you don't, that's fine. May God have mercy on your soul. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You can try to show others how to heal and how to do the right thing, but you can't make them do it. It's what free will is called. So, I've done my part. That they don't have a actual permit. Somebody died there, and what you say is somebody died there in their care without an actual permit for that rehab at that address. That address that they actually died at has no legal permit. So it's a fraud. And if you want to find out who did this to Joe, they're going to squeal. They're going to actually squeal and say who brought him there. That's why they don't want you looking into the house. Yep, someone died in their care and they don't have a permit. He died July 31st. And they do they have record of this? And was that record of death, is it at 296 East Memorial Drive? And if it was, here's the license for West Georgia Wellness, not at that address. And it's on the holyword.net under the investigation, and I will show it to you again so you can download it. Screenshot this whole thing. And screenshot this whole thing to submit with it. And then also report that this is the actual address that is not actually on the permits. Once you've done so, once you've reported, once you've made the report, come up here in the live and tell us about the report that you made so I can give you access to the library, communities, book club, and now investigation. I love you guys. Thank you, Marley. Thank you, Karma Don't Miss. How do I record the call? Do you want to record the call? Do you want to record? So do you want to do you want the actual files? Do you want the here? I'll just post the 911 phone calls to the holyword.com right now, so you can have them. How about that? You guys want that? I do that. I do that. I can do that. I created it. Unlike Brian, who can't do shit correctly. All right, your 911 phone calls are now ready. They're on the website. Boom, that fast. And you can download them. And you get even the ones that Brian wouldn't release to you. You want the radio dispatch charge from the police too, because I have that as well. It's funny that somebody that works for the government couldn't give you all this stuff. Worked for. Here we go. You want the RF radio, the Fire radio. So when you look at, if you get the Fire radio, so I'm going to upload the Fire radio as well to the website. The Fire radio is going to be a whole bunch of mini files and it's only like little 2-second beeps of the police and the dispatchers and the fire people all talking to each other, so you can hear what they're saying as well. And there's more to be found within those messages. So investigation, upload file. All right, and then now that is approved. Come on up here, Karma. If you want to FOIA the body cam footage, please do so. If you can FOIA the body cam footage, we would love that. And if you have access to the Holy Word, you can now upload to the investigation whatever you find.
Nice. Okay, so when I call in to report this, how can I record the call on my phone? I have an iPhone. How do I do that?
So there's a button that it should look like a heartbeat graph, like it's like a line thing, you know, like when you're watching a heartbeat monitor. It looks like that, I think. Right?
the, no. Okay, let me look that up. I'm gonna call because I want that recording, and then I'll send it to you.
So Maverick, come up here. Come up here and say what you're saying about Alex wanted. Alex is the one that said to wait. Well, Alex is also the one that had my information doxed because of Brian. So if Brian's taking all the direction from Alex, y'all need to contact this bitch. And y'all need to blow her shit up and say, who took him to the house?
Okay, Dylan. But I'm gonna call and I'll let you know.
So everyone's telling you in the comments how to do it, hun.
Okay, wait. Before you press the call, press the red button to record it, then make the call. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
All right, thanks. Be back.
Thank you.
Yes.
Just thank you for using your finger
No,
and doing the right
thank
thing.
you. You have been going nonstop. Thank you. And we got your back. So here we go. We love you, brother.
This cross, please.
Yes, we got
heavy.
you. I know. And I wish I would have seen from the beginning because, oh my gosh, I couldn't even imagine. Could not even imagine. So stay strong. We're praying for you. We got you. We're going to start on this recording and I'll talk to you in a couple minutes.
Thank you.
Oh, baby. I wish I can give you a hug. I love you.
It's so hard to carry this.
God tells us don't get weary in well doing, okay? I know it's
He's
hard.
giving me all the armor.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to stop.
That's right. No,
I now have the strength to carry it, even if no one helped me. But just thank you for your help.
That's right. Through Christ, but it is hard. So we're meant to be a village. We got to have each other's back. That's what we're here for.
Thank you.
I love you. Talk to you soon, Bubba.
Thank you. Please don't mistake this for weakness. I'm just over it. And I'm ready to finish this. This war is about to be over. Why? You need to ask yourselves, why would this crazy woman not allow Joe in her profiles, but she inserts herself in all his social media platforms? And this woman has been using this account for a long time. Go look at her posts on it. And you tell me to send you what I have. I responded. You want to see what I said? I gave her my phone number in red. I did tell her, no, I'm not turning anything into anyone. I have a question. You want what I have? I have a question. Who took him to the house? And she read it and she never responded. This woman has been lying to you and using this man to have you attack me. And he's using it under the disguise of saying that he was Joe's friend of 18 years. Not a good one. He just wanted to make money off of him and Charlie Kirk. He also was all over Charlie Kirk's murder and one of Charlie Kirk's friends as well. And also, guess what? The reason why he was doing all these investigations after Charlie Kirk died and to do all this monetization on TikTok and all this other stuff is because he's bankrupt. And what has been? He went bankrupt in 2024, July 17th, 2024, filed for a Chapter 11 to restructure his businesses. A bankruptcy is a bankruptcy. Means you didn't do something correctly. But you still call yourself the president and CEO because of your pride, and you can't even put your real name on TikTok.
Hey, love. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I'm glad you're back at it. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
But, no, I said what I said in the comments was that Brian is baiting people. he claimed 72 hours, and then his post this morning was that Alex has asked him to wait, and that he I guess he went on a trip with his wife to Pennsylvania, and he apparently was being followed, and X, Y, and Z. So we're supposed to get the interview with Greg this afternoon from him.
They just wanted to shut me up so they could tell the story. And that's fine. They're not telling you the real story of the house, of what actually happened. They're just trying to paint a narrative.
No, 100%. And if anything, for anybody that's ever experienced that or had anybody that experienced that kind of event, the fact that he went unmonitored for that long is severely alarming, and it's negligence at minimum before even any of the facts got out.
Yes, ma'am.
And they need to investigate that. That's what I don't understand about opening and shutting that case. Whether it comes out that he did of his own volition, it does not matter. He never should have gotten out of that facility. That facility should 100% be under investigation, no matter what the outcome of any of this, so that it never happens to anyone else.
And they don't want you asking the house because they're involved. Brian, Daniel, Alex are all involved for why he was at that house. And that's why none of them are answering the questions. They're trying to cover their tracks, and now they can't. Once you report the house is going to report them.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important to get reports going on them, so that enough comes in. They'll have to look at it. They can't ignore it anymore.
Nope, they didn't want us looking into the house. Checkmate. Ping me,
Nope.
bitch.
I agree, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Been a long road to get where you're at, but whatever you need.
Thank you. It was so hard, and you guys saw. You were one of the people that actually saw all the crazy.
Yeah, no, 100%.
We're actually good people. We're trying to actually redo Joe Felz's mission. Do you see? I've been posting about doing all this piezoelectric stuff to harness free energy from the singing bowl, and I now have it almost all. All I need to do now is get more red and black wires, this gauge, to be able to extend these longer so it'll fit around the entire bowl. I need to get alligator clips. I need to get and a D-volt battery and a little tiny little red LED light. And if that light lights up, that means we created free energy. So before I even can get into that, they've been trying to distract me. And I'm still going to do what needs to be done. But first, we have to take out the evil who took him out. And we just have to purify that place. Because the devil went on down to Georgia. And you've heard it before. It's not a metaphor.
Yep.
There's things in Georgia. Artists will tell you, an artist will write an entire book to get out one message, to get out one secret to you. And Joe was doing that exact same thing. He was trying to give you the secrets through a book. He was trying to tell you what he learned, and he kept showing you this book, right? And that's what you all want. That is not being kept from you. It is accessible on the Holy Word. That's the only thing on the Holy Word you can touch, is what Joe wanted you to have, and those hidden meanings there. What we've done for him, you guys are, every time you ask to step into this library, you're stepping over the dead man laying in front of it. You see his name all over it. But you don't ask any questions about the man. You only want the library. And you use the disguise of saying, oh, this is what he wanted. What he wanted was 7 books for you to have. There's 220 on this website. Where is the entitlement deriving from within you that thinks you have any entitlement to anything? Where's that coming from? If you want to focus on doing the right thing, and then you want access into the library, and you want to be with the higher vibrational beings who understood and passed the trial, will you please do this one thing? If you want in the library, you need to do this one thing, and you need to do it today, because after this, it will be closed to members forever. You need to go. report this address to this place, this 1-800 number, Georgia Department of Behavior Developmental Disabilities. You need to report this address to there. And why is because when you go on the investigation website or when you go on Joe Felz Library, and if you have a Hollywood account, you can now see this new tab. It's called investigation. And now I have findings here for you. Actually, let me, member permissions, investigation, everything's approved. Yes. So nothing's pending. It should be good. Yeah. So I have the 911 FOIA phone calls here. I have the permits. Download those so you guys can see, screenshot these and report this and say that there was a loss of life. What is going on here?
Alex has broken her silence. She just posted 10 minutes ago.
Because of us. Because they know you're reporting the house. Don't stop reporting the house. Do not listen to Alex. Don't even go to Alex's page. Don't do it. If you want to see the devil and you want to be corrupted, do it. But I'm telling you right now, do not listen to them. Do not listen to their words. The devil is trying to take control again. Report to here, this address. Because that address is where he died. And there is no permit there. If you want to see that there's no permit there, what is going on? That's not the address. And you want to know what else is not the address? Their license. It has to be 296 East Memorial Drive. It has to be where the patients receive care. It has to be where they reside and receive care. It's not there. So now the clock is ticking. They had their 72 hours and it is up. They didn't give it to you. They lied. So higher vibrational beings, do your job. Please listen to this call. Please report that place. Please report. If you need the address that you're reporting again, you need to report this address and say somebody died here because they didn't have the proper licenses. They died because it was a fraudulent address and it's under the name West Georgia Wellness Center. When you look up their actual license, that's not the address. So please report it. Today, they're open today. And Alex is the distraction. Yes, she's always been the distraction. Look what she sent me. She doesn't have anything. She wanted to know what I have. They're not doing anything. This witch respond. I don't even talk to her. I responded to her. She sends me this. Says, send me what you have, please. I responded with this. No.
Well, Brian had posted that nobody had permission for the books, and the only thing that I take away from Alex is she's telling everybody that other people have them. They're out there. Go look for them. So hold on.
She has his books and won't give them to you. That's what you need to go on Alex's post and say. So you, the one person who actually had his physical copies, won't actually release them. You want us to find the actual copies from other people. Why are you not allowing us to see what he wanted us to see, Alex?
She's claiming it's probate and all of his assets are frozen, which is why the website is down, and because they weren't married.
No, it's not down. They've changed it. They've re-edited it since he died. And added archive links to it. There were no archive links to it before until we created this library. Then they took the archive links of what we put on our library that Joe was never offering you. That's how we know they've been watching and that they have control and that they've been controlling since he died.
Yeah, it says Juan worked with him on Felz books, and that Felz books had been taken down not intentionally. It was a money issue, I guess, and all his assets are frozen through probate. But there's another site that's up anyway from them.
And it's not getting, and she can't even say it. She can't even say that. She goes, it's out there. She can't even say what site it is.
Yeah, no, she just said that there's other people out there that have it. And she addressed why they have a joint Facebook as well.
Because
She says she claims he got banned from Facebook in 2024, so she allowed him to join her Facebook.
no, she wanted the followers that he gathered. Just tell the truth, which
So it's not much of a nothing in there that hasn't already been communicated or discussed. And she posts her speech, what I'm
go
assuming
post
was
it.
from the
So
service.
you know what? Since she's responding to everything that we're talking about, go ask her, where's his obituary?
Hi, Dylan.
Why did you cremate him? Hold up, ma'am, hold on. Why did you cremate him before actually? Why did you cremate him and do his memorial and not even do an obituary?
Yeah, I do
After
find that
that.
strange that he was a public figure, and knowing that, why I don't know why they haven't released one or written one. She wrote this big long speech but couldn't write in a public obituary for him. I do find that very strange. I mean, the whole situation is strange.
They didn't give a damn about him. Not truly. You could see it in the video she left up on his TikTok. So she addressed, I put my name in his I put him on my Facebook. So why'd you put yourself in his TikTok? Oh, do you hear the angel singing?
No, I get it. I do. Believe me, I do.
Say, okay, so why are you controlling his TikTok when lady, you have your own, Alex. You message other people from it because you don't want people to feel that they were actually connected to Joe when you message them. You want to just them to connect to you, not the account of Joe. You evil, evil woman. Evil.
She'll fade into the background, as most of them do, and I just hope that he stays the focus of all of what's happening, because that's what the whole point of this was.
Not until she pays for her crimes.
Well, I don't mean like that, but the real focus needs to be on that house and what happened to him truly happened to him. Why it happened to him, how it happened to him. Like I said, whether it was of his own volition or not, it doesn't matter. It never should have been capable. It never should have happened.
You guys want to hear so let's go over the 911 phone call that Brian would not release and did not want you to hear. And I'm going to go over with you why afterwards. I just want to throw in a mental note here. The only reason this phone call was placed is because of the nurse that showed up, freaked out, and called. They had already been around the body, touched the body, did things to the body, saw the body, and didn't even call. So listen.
Hang on for me.
Okay.
You have reached
Hardin County 911, what is the address of the emergency?
They called in Miss Allen for the transfer 296 East Memorial Drive.
Okay, you said 296 East Memorial Drive. Caller, are you there?
Hey, I'm at 296. We have a client here that committed suicide. It had to have been a few hours ago, but
It had to have been a few hours ago. Isn't there curfew?
I'm looking at it right now. He's hanging in the tree.
Okay, so you think he's beyond all help?
And why are you waiting for the nurse to call after you've done all this shit and now you freaked out and you realize you're in trouble? Why did you not call the police? Why did you wait until someone showed up also to the job site and then call the police?
Oh, he's dead. I just walked over there.
I just walked over there.
I just ran over there.
I just ran over there. What is it?
What is your first and last name?
Nathan Patterson. Hey, pull all the way around. All the way around.
All right, and is there a room number or something like that?
Good question. Someone said, why didn't they try to cut him down? They couldn't cut him down. The wire that was used to hang him was so thick they called the fire department to come cut it.
He's in?
No, I think 1B. He was upstairs, but he's not inside. He's outside.
So you knew what room he was in, but you never went to check the room all those hours that he's been out there hanging. He's been out there for hours. You know what room he's been, but you haven't checked the room. You haven't done to make sure people...
He's outside.
He is outside in a tree.
Even the lady's like, he's outside? Yeah, he's outside in the tree. She's like, how's he out? I can even tell by her questioning. He's outside? Because when you usually hang yourself at a facility, it's not outside of it. If you get outside the facility, you run. Just wait.
I'm just updating him real quick, okay?
Listen to this.
Hop down there. Look, I find killed himself.
Hop down there.
Get over there.
So now that he knows the police are coming, he's on the phone. Because the other lady's on the phone and he's trying to see when the police are coming. He's outside looking. He's like, get over there. Get over there. Why are you even outside around the body? You should have called the police first.
Okay. They've already been notified and we've received additional calls, okay? What is your first and last name?
Nathan Patterson.
If you come here, I can show you that.
Did you hear that? You hear her on the other call. If you come here, meaning the police aren't there yet, well, so he's not talking to police. There's somebody else that he's talking to outside. It ain't any other patients. All the patients don't have a car to pull around. So, let me play that other phone call for you. This is the reaction you have when you come on to work and you see someone hanging. Listen to this.
I did not. Oh my! I need you to be on the phone with 911.
County 911, what's that?
Actually, he hung himself. That was found. We're at a psych facility. He hung himself.
That's 296 East, is that 296 East Memorial? Okay.
I just came on to my assist.
I just found him. I just came on to my assist. Keep listening.
He was just found deceased.
Okay.
She didn't know that he's been watched 20 minutes before that. He was just found. No, he wasn't. Nathan saw him 20 minutes before you showed up.
I have not gone outside. I'm staying inside with the patients. But I have a visual on him, and this is, oh my God.
Okay, listen, hey, I've got this call started. I'm going to ask you a few more questions. This is not going to slow anything down, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. What is the phone number you're calling from?
Just wait.
Okay, what is your first and last name?
My first name is Clarinet, spelled C-L-A-R-Y-N-E. Last name is Ramirez, R-A-M-I-R-E-Z.
Okay. And what is the closest intersection road to where you're at there in East Memorial?
I'm not to be honest, I'm not even sure. I'm just so shell-shocked right now.
Okay, that's okay.
Listen to this. You can hear Nathan now calling the police, and he's saying, this is the address. Listen.
Hey, so
listen, you had to be a real good sleuth to catch this.
okay, that's okay. Hey,
he's just now calling when she's already freaking out. So then he calls. He goes, I'm at 296 East Memorial Drive, freaking out.
What's the name of the facility that you're at?
This is called West Georgia Wellness.
And I want you to know, at the end of his phone call, we're going to play what else was wrong about the entire phone call. When you work in a facility, you should be able to have access to the files and be able to give them. You call someone for help, you're supposed to be able to give 911 the information. She does the right thing. She goes straight to his file.
Okay.
And then the patient's name is, give me
1 second. I'm gonna get that from you, okay? Just give me 1 second. I don't want you to have to repeat yourself.
Oh my God, I cannot believe this.
Very valid. Just listen.
All right, do you know how old he is?
I'm looking right now in his file. Give me 1 second.
She goes to grab his file. She's looking in it.
His name is, hold on. His name is Joseph Felz.
Just wait. Listen to this.
Sir, do you have an
Do you have an ETA? Meaning they're not there.
ETA on them, sir?
They're not there. But you just heard Nathan call. He's outside talking to people. Hey, get around here. Pull around here. Hey. Heard that?
I do, yeah, they're coming from the
You
closest
don't even know
available.
how long he's been. He's in the woods, like literally in the woods.
And she gets upset, like, hey, what do you mean? Hurry up. He's outside in the woods. He's been out there.
Oh, okay, so he's in the woods?
They see both 911 callers, dispatchers did not expect him to be in the woods if you're calling from a facility, because that's not normal.
Where at? Like, how far behind the facility?
Oh, if you come here, I can show you directly out. Like on the side door, we can see. We have a visual of him.
All right.
If you come here, we have a visual of him. That means there's not police out there. So what is Nathan doing? So let's play the end of Nathan's phone call.
We've received additional calls. Okay, what is your first and last name?
Nathan Patterson.
If you come here, I can show you that.
That's the end of his call. So he's out there talking to those people saying, hey, da-da-da-da. And she's still confirming to us now that there's no police there that he's talking to.
Okay, do you have his first and last name?
His name is Joseph Felz. Felg.
Listen.
Do you know his date of birth by any chance?
I don't. I mean,
Okay.
if you want me to look it up, I can.
What do you mean? You work at a facility that is essential. You need to, when you call 911, when you're calling for assistance because it is beyond your help, you need to have their file open and you need to be able to give them that information. Your coworker right next to you has his file open. What do you mean? I could look it up if you want me to. Absolutely. You should have already had that information.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know if you had it with you.
Yeah, he does. It's right next to him on the other phone call, lady. Just so you know, if 911 dispatcher, if you ever hear this, you are being played, lady. So let's start with his phone call right here. So you can, now knowing what you know, new people that
Memorial Drive.
Listen.
This, I'm at 296.
Let me pause it. Remove the address.
We have a client here that had committed suicide. It had to have been a few hours ago, but I'm looking at him right now. He's hanging in a tree.
Okay, so you think he's beyond all help?
He's dead. I just walked over there. I just ran over there.
He puts himself on mute. My people what? Who's your people?
Okay. What is your first and last name?
Nathan Patterson. Hey, go all the way around. All the way around.
All right, and is there a room number or something like that he's in?
No, he's, I think 1B. He was upstairs, but he's not inside. He's outside.
He's outside?
He is outside in a tree.
She's like, he's outside? Because it's not normal to, if you're going to get out of a facility, you don't just go hang yourself outside. If you can get outside, you run.
Okay, I'm just updating him real quick, okay?
Walk down there. We got somebody to kill themselves. Get over there. Get over there.
So who's he talking to if the police aren't there and the patients are inside? She said, I'm inside with the patients.
Okay. They've already been notified and we've received additional calls. Okay, what is your first and last name?
Nathan Patterson.
If you come here, I can show you that.
Okay, do you have his first and last name?
His name is Joseph Felz. Felg.
Do you know his date of birth by any chance?
I don't. I mean,
Okay.
if you want me to look it up,
No,
I can.
No, that's fine.
He didn't even make that phone call until the nurse showed up and was freaking out. She called. He had been around the body with whoever was outside with him around the body, doing whatever for over 20 minutes. He only called. So if she didn't even show up to work, we don't even know if the police would have been called right away. So the nurse did everything right. She did everything right. So now that you're all here, so if you want access into the library now, you need to take this address at 296 East Memorial, that where he was at, where he died, and you need to report it here because there's no license there. There's no permit for that address to be a rehab. The West Georgia Wellness Rehab is actually at different addresses. Their permits are at different addresses. There's only one Georgia rehab. Listen to this. Watch this. I'm about to show you something. You're going to be like, what the hell? Is that 296 East Memorial Drive, West Georgia? Principal office address. That's actually not, that's a house. That house is up for sale right now. It's on a cul-de-sac in a neighborhood. That is not an office address. Look up that address. It's up for sale and has been for over a year. And when you change addresses, you have to change your entire license. They just re-registered it this year. So not only that, look at their license. Wrong address. It has to be where they actually physically receive care and live. So if you want access, report to this number today. If you want to find out what happened to Joe Felz, they're the ones who's going to squeal on who brought him to the house because we're revealing what happened, that the house is fraudulent. And so since they don't want to go down and they want a lesser charge, what they're going to do is snitch on the people who brought him there. And that's how it all comes down. You had 72 hours, Alex, and you wanted to play with me and my life, and you wanted to dox my location. This girl right here. Go ahead. Whatever she posts, whenever she tries to lie to you about, make sure you ask her, yeah, so that's irrelevant. So why did you take him to the house? Who took him to the house? And why did you cremate him? Where's his obituary? Why did you cremate him, do the memorial, and not an obituary, but you make all these posts about him? Did you even love him? You used him to get yourself followers on your Facebook account, so you say, but you also took over his TikTok account because yours doesn't have no traction. I'm the best traction your page ever got, honey. And I didn't have no freaking page. All you have to do is tell the truth, Alex, and people would have followed you. All you had to do was be a good woman, Alex, to your man, and they would have followed you, but they used their discernment and could tell you're a witch. Go let her know that you know this is all bullshit. You promised it would come out in 72 hours, and you lied again, Alex. You are a lying witch. You're a witch. And now how we can find out and reveal you and what your involvement is with it, because since you won't admit it, and since they're not going to investigate it, this house right here is going to snitch on you because they don't want to be caught up in your bullshit. This multi-million-dollar a month insurance billing rehab does not want to be caught up in your bullshit. So guess what? They're going to snitch on you. So we're going to snitch on them, so they snitch on you. Yep. And that's what you say. You say, this place misfiled their actual license where it needs to be where they reside, and someone died at the rehab where they were supposed to have a license, and it's not even done correctly. They have doctors there giving people care, and there's no license. All those people need to be held accountable, and all those people are going to hell. That's how you get justice for Joe. And y'all, thank you for just seeing it through this long. It has been a lot of turns and wickedness and just lies and just deceit and just more horrible, evil things coming out of that church that they're involved in. With that child youth pastor that touched those kids and is in prison. Yeah, Brother Kyle just replaced him this month. Well, nobody was asking questions. They were restructuring their entire church and businesses. I am the investigation. No, there's not one. And now, because of what we're doing, it's all coming out. It's all coming out. Nothing can be stopped. Mass report this place. Mass report West Georgia Wellness Center. You go here, you report it here, go to a website if you can find even a website to report, but you make sure you just keep blowing their phones up today. They're open today. Make sure the only thing that they go to bed thinking about is all the calls they received at work today about West Georgia Wellness Center and their fraudulent rehab. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate you, but don't send me nothing. I appreciate you. I get that you feel probably passion just how I do, but you don't have to send me anything. Please don't. They use that against me. And you want to know what I'm going to use against them? Because they're also TikTok monetizing off of all of their content about Joe Felz. This creator is not. The only thing I have is what you guys forcibly send my way through TikTok lives. But you want to see what it says when I open this monetization thing up? You want to see all this? I didn't join none of this stuff. You see that creator market, the rewards program above that? Join. You want to see this right here? This is everything from live that people have sent me in the last 7 days, okay? This is live. This is a total. It's from lives. I don't ask for gifts. I don't beg for gifts. I actually tell you, please don't send them. And I'm still somehow, anyway, creator marketplace, nothing. Video gifts, not even join, nothing. Creator rewards program, nothing. Ask his friends and ask Alex the same. Are they profiting? Are they using Joe to profit on her Facebook? Is Brian Butler with his blue check mark using this content about Joe and his clickbait to get money? Because he damn sure just filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy July 17th, 2024. But he wants to use his pride and say, I'm president and CEO on his TikTok. Go call his ass out. All right, you want the screenshot of the screen? So yes, let me give you the files to show you that house. So how you bring this to the ground is because that house doesn't want to be caught up in Alex's bullshit. They don't want to be used, and they don't want to be losing all their millions of dollars they were just getting every single month. They don't want to get caught up in her bullshit. So they're going to snitch her out. She doesn't want to answer who brought him to the house. His brother, Daniel Felz, you don't want to answer who brought him to the house. Brian Butler, you don't want to answer who brought him to the house. When you used your name to say it's all coming out in 72 hours, you're the idiot who puts your name on everything on all these lies. Lie after lie after lie. The internet is forever. You are such a discredited human being, Brian. For someone who left the government 10 years ago, thank God you did, because it would be worse with you in it. So yeah, Brian Butler said he was going to release the 911 phone calls to you. He didn't do it till I did. I posted them 7 days after he first requested his FOIA. Well, we had someone else request one and we got it 1 day later and we posted it. And after we posted it, he posted it to his TikTok 2 hours later. So then I posted it to TikTok. Then he has a crash out because his doesn't get anywhere. It keeps getting taken down because the community violations, and mine got a lot of views. We'll just say that. And so he crashed out on me. He doxed my location. He told you to stop listening to this idiot on TikTok who doesn't know how to conduct an investigation. It's so funny. Neither does Brian, because he couldn't even get my name right. He didn't even know my last name. He posted my incorrect last name, and I already showed you guys the real one. So there's that. Her sending that. Here's Brian.
Off topic, but is that profile picture changed? That looks like a new one. Yeah.
So that's Alex. So
no, I know, but I feel like it was a different picture when you first messaged her. So that meaning like she's been on there and updated.
No, this
type
is
of thing. Oh, is that okay?
Yeah. So if you didn't think Brian left the government 10 years ago, here's the proof right here under his name. He left 10 years ago. This is his crash out to me for asking him who transported him from the facility while he was alive. I sent that to him. He responded at Monday at 12:42 and deleted the message. I'm like, hey, that is weird. Says you deleted a message. Was it important? Because I'm not fake. I'm real and I'm going to call it out at 1 p.m. just 8 minutes later. Listen, bro, I don't have to share anything with you. I'm doing this one to be nice because you guys seem like you actually care versus the other dumbasses who are literally just trying to get followers. Are you talking about yourself, Brian? And then before leaving the government 10 years ago, I had the and he's like, I'm supplying you with information to help you. I have years of training, certifications, real world experience in 2 continents. Well, we have people from every continent assisting us. Not only that, he's like, we literally hunted down people on the other side of the world in caves, but you couldn't get my last name right when you posted it to Facebook and looked like an idiot? That is why I'm doing this investigation. And it's crazy. He's like, it's wild that you guys argued with me who took his body to the morgue. That is not what I said. I said who took his body to the facility A to facility B. And since he thought, see, look at this message before. This is what I sent before. Do you know who took him to the house while he was alive? And then he wants to talk about some morgue bullshit. And then after he sent that, I'm still responding. He's not answering. It's the whole next day. It's Tuesday now. I'm like, the big question is, dude, not who took the body. Who took him from the facility B, from facility A to facility B on the 30th? Was it his brother Daniel that works for this law firm, Alston and Bird in Atlanta, that's very near where the first facility he was at? Was it you because you also lived there? And then he didn't respond. And then I get this message from none other than Alex telling me to send her what I have. Because now she's getting curious of what I have. But this guy tells you, oh, he just wants views and this, that, and the other. And he's posting you clickbait. He's just attacking me, telling everybody, stop listening to this idiot on TikTok. Because I asked the right questions, because nobody else understands that the only way to figure out what happened is to actually get the house to snitch on you because you won't tell on yourselves.
He's literally started a defamation campaign because he posted some of your TikToks so that people could purposely come find you.
Yep. He damn sure did. He put my TikTok links in his Facebook. He posted this whole paragraph about me, actually.
He's been posting false narratives from the get-go about funding, about who you are as a person. He has led an entire smear campaign. And if you're a professional, there's no reason for that.
Behind a paywall. No one has a paywall, you freaking weirdo. And he also wants to sit there and say, oh, he's asking gifts on Cash App and da-da-da. Here's my Cash App. Here's my Cash App. I'm negative $450.53. I know you can't see this. So let me actually do this. 1 second.
Yeah, but doing that, going the legal route for something like that would take away. It's just another narrative, another storyline to branch off what the main storyline should be and what it is.
That's my picture. Negative $450. You want to see my transaction history too? If you're going to sit there and think that I would even lie even at this point, just wait. Just wait. Doubt me yet, and you will be wrong. Look at my transactions in every month. It's just Amazon charging my card, and it's not because guess what? Same picture, negative $450, but this idiot is telling Facebook Live saying I'm asking for gifts, and then I'm asking you to send money through Cash App and all this stuff. I've had over 100 people contact me about what the fuck Dylan too. Yes, I'm aware of him. His real name is this. He lives in Colorado. He was fired from his job and now attempting to profit off of Joe Felz. He set up a GoFundMe. He talks about the Cash App and all this stuff. And I go look it up. Look at all his lies. He didn't even get my last name right. You want to see what my last name is, Brian? Since you're such a good investigator and you're so good at hiding or finding people who are hiding in caves, buddy. Since you're so good at finding people who are hiding in caves, that's my last name.
Oh, it's just another distraction. It's another storyline to defame and discredit
Yep.
you.
And now I'm defaming and discrediting him because guess what? It's not defamation if it's true.
It's not also defamation if you're defending yourself because he started the war that he can't win. For someone that works in government, what he's doing is illegal, and I'm sure he knows that.
He doesn't work in government. He left it 10 years ago and admitted that.
Well, no, for what I'm saying, his background, he claims is his background, and he should he should be privy to all of this
He also
knowledge, but
claims
yet
to be
you
president
still.
and CEO and he's bankrupt.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm dismantling the entire facade of what a Brian Butler was supposed to be to you. This fragile little human is what it is.
A distraction is what it is.
So you guys, if you want to uncover this and blow it off the top right now, today, they're open today. Report where he died because there's no permit here. There's no permit for that address, or there's no license for that address. It has to be where the patients physically receive care. That's not that address. That's West Georgia Wellness. That's the place. Guess what? Report them. That's how they're going to snitch. That when you report them and they're fraudulent, guess what? Everything of theirs is coming out. And everything from who brought him from the facility, everything. So they don't want to answer the questions. We're going to get to the bottom of it since you didn't want to answer my fucking questions. And you said that you wanted to wait 72 hours to cover your tracks and to lie and to act like you were going to release information when you knew you weren't. I knew you weren't. I was smart. I knew that you weren't going to do shit. So I restructured the website. I made it only certain people who wanted access to the library, which I knew you wouldn't want that. So I made sure it was high vibrational beings, and I made sure that once it was completed, we had more people in it than who run the actual country, you were doomed.
Somebody said, look at your message, boo. They told me to make a police report.
I don't give a damn. I'm not looking at any fucking message. Go make a police report. What did I do that's illegal?
No, I think she might have called and they told her to make a police report about the facility.
Okay, Karma, my bad. I didn't see that was Karma. Karma, please don't, hold up. Karma. My bad, love.
Redirect.
I didn't know that was you. I thought that was a child saying y'all to report me. I'm like, go ahead.
No, she
all
called.
weapons, I just want you to know, all weapons that form against me will never prosper. This was what the entire thing was to show you. So go stick with the enemy and go perish with it in the fire if you want to. We're going to find out what happened to the dead man laying in front of my library. So Karma, come up here, sweetheart. You said something about, come on, you have information now. You went and made a report. Thank you. Just thank you. Thank you, and I'm sorry.
Hey, love. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, yes, they told me to make a police report and a report online. So I sent you the screenshot of online. We need some more information, But what I'm looking at, because it has like the facility number, if you look at that screenshot, the license number, they don't have that, right?
Yeah. So hold up. I have it.
Okay.
They should be able to look it up themselves. That's the thing. You should be able to yeah.
No, this is for the report because she directed me. So she took the report, then she wants me to do one online, and then for to the police too. So she's got us reporting to everybody. I'm thinking.
All right, give me 1 second. Yeah, so make sure you file police reports. If you can't find it, look up. So I had people do all this. They sent me everything. I just sat here. I was the brain, and I told people what to do, and they gave me everything. Okay.
Awesome.
That's why I couldn't get in trouble for nothing, and I protected and didn't reveal none of my sources.
Period. Yes.
While he's looking for that, what's the more information that you need?
So here, you want the business information? You want that number? You want that control? There's a control number I have right here.
Okay. If I go off the screen and I go to the report, is there any way, like, can I still hear you if I do that?
You can hear me, yes. I just won't be able to hear you, and that's fine. But if you can hear me,
Okay. Facility license number is the first one. I'm going to go.
facility license number. So I don't have the actual license number. There's a license search that has it under a different address. 1 second. Here you go. Verify license status. It doesn't give you that. You type in the name, the facility name, which it pops right up. It doesn't even say the license number. Right. I'm so over all the lies and these wicked people, and they sit there and they lie, and they don't tell you that they lied until, oh, it's been past 72 hours. Dylan's talking about it, so let's address it.
Mm.
When people funny.
Thing. So let them be mad, darling. Let them be mad.
I'm out here. I just went to wipe the crusties off of my lips because my lips are dry.
Today. Okay, so do you want me to stop the online until we get all the numbers and just do the police report now?
No, yeah, do the police report now.
Okay.
I would just file it and just say, no, we looked it up, and the way we look it up, it doesn't give us the license, but it has it on a different address. It has a license, but it's a different address, and you guys should be able to look it up through the LLC, West Georgia Wellness Center, LLC.
Okay, I'll call her back because the online, like I said, it's not letting me put it in, and you know how it won't let you go any further unless you have that. Yeah, so that's what it's doing online. So I'll call back and tell her that, and I'll do the police report now as well.
Okay, so you have to do the police report online?
No. So the number that you give, you call her, and then she'll do the report. She'll direct you to the online report, and then she'll tell you also to call the police and report there as well.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay, so there's multiple reporting, so they
Yes.
care. Thank you so much, Karma. You're the best. Thank you for sharing that information.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to call real quick, and then I'll get back with you here in a minute, okay?
Thank you.
Yes, love you, boy.
Thank you so much. I love you too. Thank you. Now I actually have to eat some. I'm just thinking of everybody who went against me, stabbed me in the back, all those women who are trying to take up for Alex when she was the one lying to you all. She's not a woman of her word. Brian is not a man of his word. You guys need to hold them accountable to that before you go and do their bidding for them and attack people online. All right, since that's all you care about, we're playing 911 phone calls again.
Hang on for me.
Okay.
You have reached
Paulding County 911, what is the address of your emergency?
Paulding, Miss Callis for the transfer 296 East Memorial Drive.
Okay, you said 296 East Memorial Drive.
All right, so you guys, do you want access to the website? Do you want access to the website? Stop stepping over the dead body in front of the library and ask, who's Joe Felz? And then that will be on the correct path of getting into the library.
Caller, are you there?
Hey, I'm at 296 East Memorial Drive. We have a client here that committed suicide. It had to have been a few hours ago, but I'm looking at him right now. He's hanging in the tree.
CS Mama, come up here. What did you notice? Come on up here. Did you notice something that I didn't notice?
Hey, just real quick at the end, you know, she's getting off the phone and he's like, yeah, I set them straight. So he's calling to like correct her.
All right, well, then I'm going to let you go since there's Dallas is on scene, okay?
Okay.
All right, you go out there and speak with them.
My supervisor. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Did you hear that? Something about he was in the bed? He was in the bed when I was what? When you were what? Nathan, thank you, CS Mama. So Nathan Patterson, we need to find who the fuck Nathan Patterson is to get his ass up here. If anybody knows in Georgia a Nathan Patterson who works at a West Georgia Wellness Center, you need to get his ass in here. We need to ask this motherfucker some questions. Since GBI don't want to do their motherfucking job.
All right, well, then I'm going to let you go since...
I thought he was in the bed when I was... But you didn't check. I thought he was in the bed, but you didn't check, Nathan. I thought he was in the bed, but you didn't check, Nathan.
I want to know where he was going. I thought he was in the bed when I went where?
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
I need to listen to the end of the first call. Or his call.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Thank you, CS Mama. So yeah, that facility fucked up. And they admitted on recording. I thought he was in the bed. Nope, he's outside in a tree.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Brian. Why didn't you post this? So the facility people, the overnight guy.
Okay, you said 296 East Memorial Drive there.
Hey, I have we have a client here that had committed suicide. It had to have been a few hours ago, but I'm looking at him right now. He's hanging in a tree.
And then he's sitting there trying to explain himself to the nurse. I thought he was in the bed, but you didn't even call the police. You're freaking out because he's not in his bed. He's hanging in a tree. You're out there with people that aren't patients. Who are the people out there that are looking at the body and doing whatever? You're telling people to pull around. Who's in a vehicle to pull around? Because it wasn't the police.
Okay, so you think he's beyond all help?
And so I'm going to sound like a broken record today, you guys. So this is all I'm going to dedicate myself to doing is getting the most reports I can possibly get onto this rehab.
He's dead. I just walked over there. I just ran over there.
The lie after lie after lie, Nathan.
Hey, I just walked over there. I just ran over there.
Beyond all help?
He's dead. I just walked over there. I just ran over there. Hey, pull all the way around. All the way around.
Who's he talking to? The police ain't there yet. It ain't a patient. Clarinette Ramirez is inside with all the patients, according to her call.
All right, and is there a room number or something like that he's in?
No, I think 1B. He was upstairs. He's not inside. He's outside.
He's outside?
He is outside in a tree.
Okay, I'm just updating him real quick, okay?
Walk down there. Look at somebody to it, though. Get over there. Get over there.
Who is Nathan directing? Like, dude, you shouldn't be touching a scene at all.
Okay. They've already been notified and we've received additional calls, okay? What is your first and last name?
Nathan Patterson.
If you come here, I can tell you that.
Okay, do you have his first and last name?
His name is Joseph Felz. It's F-E-L-G.
Do you know his date of birth by any chance?
I don't. I mean,
Okay.
if you want me to look it up, I can.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know.
If you want me to look it up, I can. You work at a facility. The first thing you do when you're since you've already had 20 minutes of seeing the body, you saw the nurse run in on her shift and be like, oh my God, someone's dead. Let me call 911. Calls 911, pulls out his file. You just sitting there, bruh, telling people, do this, do that, do this, do that. You're calling 911 for assistance, but you're not even ready to give them the information you need to give them. And then you say, oh, I can fucking look it up if you want me to.
If you want me to look it up, I can.
If you want me to. You fucking, wow. You work at a fucking drug rehab. Yes, if someone hangs themselves, you need to fucking have their birth date and information and file in front of you like the nurse did. That you're literally watching do all the things correct and you're freaking out because you're not doing anything. And then if you listen to the end of her fucking phone call, thank you, CS Mama. Listen to this. I thought he was in the bed. So you didn't even do your job. You just admitted it. And this is on Clarinet's call. They're right next to each other. This is her call. Listen.
All right, well, then I'm going to let you go since there's Dallas is on scene, okay?
Okay.
All right, you go out there and speak with him.
My supervisor. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Bye-bye.
I have to speak to my supervisor. So, your stupid fucking supervisor is the one that said, I thought he was in the bed. Nobody can get in because now Alex and Brian, the people who lied to you and said all the information was coming out in 72 hours, waited past 72 hours and didn't release it to you and waited for me to question it. Say, why isn't it going on? And then for them to release a statement today and be like, oh yeah, we're not releasing it now. So no, I knew they were going to do that. So I've been hard at work before they could do that. So I locked down the site. I put all the investigation stuff up that you need to make the report. And now nobody can access it to take it down. So good luck. Once all this is over, I'll start getting more people in. Or if you want in today, you need to show me proof that you reported this fraudulent rehab. Because if you report this fraudulent rehab of where he died and there's no permit, then you can get access. You have to call this 1-800 number, call and be like, yeah, there is a fraudulent rehab at 296. It's called West Georgia Wellness Center, and someone died there July 31st, and they don't even have their correct licenses in place. That it has to be where the patients reside and receive care. Different addresses. By the way, this address, this principal office address is a brick house on a cul-de-sac that's actually up for sale right now and is empty. So they're scamming. And so this house didn't want to get found out about. I'm pretty sure they didn't even mean for all this Joe Felz crap to happen here. So they're going to snitch on who brought him to the house because that's the questions we're answering asking. And if they want to save themselves, they need to answer who brought him to the motherfucking house. Because Brian and David, his brother in the area, and Alex aren't answering. They don't want to answer the question. They know it's a fraudulent rehab because of what we pulled out, and now they don't want to face the music, as we like to say. They're scared. They're cowards. And they had you attack me because of how cowardice they are. This evil witch contacted me to send her everything I have, and do you think I complied? Hell no. This crazy woman right here that won't put Joe on her profile, but she takes over all his profiles and uses them, puts her name in the Facebook and says, oh, it was my Facebook first. He was banned on it, so I let him on my Facebook. No, if he was banned from Facebook, he wouldn't have been allowed on your Facebook to get you the followers that you were looking for because you couldn't get them yourself, honey. Even on your Instagram, you still don't have, you don't have 1 million. You have 32,000. Joe has 1 million. You don't. Nobody, everybody can use their discernment and realize you're a big problem. You used his account to get people to try and leave him and join you, showing that there's a divide between you two, saying he's going to go handle his shit. Not me and my other half are going to take care of whatever problem he has. You said, you guys just get me now. He's left. He's going to go handle his shit and I'm on his account. That's what you said. And then you also said, please, send me what you have. No, you demanded me. Send me what you have, please. Not a hi, not a thank you for the 20 pounds you lost, for doing what you did to keep my partner's library up. Not a thank you for finding the books that I didn't want to upload because I don't want to fucking continue his mission. So I sent everybody after you to fight you for continuing his mission. Not a thank you, not a nothing. Just to send me what you have, please. So I responded with, here's my number. I have my number and I have a question. It's who took him to the house. And do you think I ever got one response back? No. Do you think I would have got one response back if I gave her everything I had? No. Evil witch. Evil, 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 lying witch. That deceived you all. Deceived the people who came to attack me. And I forgive you, but I'm not letting it go with her. I'm not letting it go with Brian. They're the ones who wanted war. And then to dox me and to put all my information out on the internet. Let's show you that, what they did to me. We have documented his activities. The real person's name is Dylan. He put my birth name, C, asterisk from Colorado. He was recently fired from his job. No, I'm not. I'm on an LOA, and I actually go back in 4 days, on the 31st. And I can prove that because look, right here. What's this? Where's my LOA? Where's my LOA? Let me go to it. I don't think I can find it in these screenshots because there's so much that I have been fighting against. Oh, here's my work schedule. I want to say I was fired from my job. I actually come back in on the 31st. Scheduled shift. I wasn't fired, Brian. You're not really good at being an investigator for someone who found people in caves. Let's go find that message. His boastful message where he thought he was so badass. We literally hunted down people on the other side of the world hiding in caves. But you couldn't get my name right? Maybe you shouldn't have left the government 10 years ago. You probably should have sharpened your skills to offer this evil witch some real assistance because you can't fight against me. Every weapon that you formed against me failed. And now you're all going down real fast too, like dominoes. And it's gonna happen even faster today when Caitlin Harden finds out she's been reported thousands of times. Because the people who own that rehab, they don't want to be in your drama, Alex. They don't want to be in your bullshit. You said that you were going to release the information in 72 hours and you did it and you drugged this house into it. Look at that smile. Evil bitch. Evil. Evil, evil, evil. 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 Lied to you. Lied to you and lied to you. Knew she was going to lie to you. Knew that she wasn't going to release any information in 72 hours. Just kept lying to you. For fun. So, what I'm not going to do is lie to you. We already have the 911 phone call of the freaking idiot admitting who was there overnight admitted. So here's the fraudulent rehab license that they have at the wrong address because as you hear from the 911 phone calls, that's not 296 East Memorial Drive. West Georgia Wellness? Really? 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 Not only that, really? That's an empty house on a cul-de-sac. Really? You evil people. Guess what? You're all going down and you're going to snitch. You're going to do what I know you're going to do because you're evil and you're just going to do the evil things. So you're all going to tell on each other. The roaches are going to come out the woodworks. We tell in the house about their fraudulence. They're not going to want to go down for all this. So they're going to admit what they know about Joe, Alex, and Brian. And also David, the brother who might have also taken him to. So guess what? We're going to get some confirmations real fucking fast since you didn't want to give out that information after your 72-hour timeout. Play. Now let's listen to the phone calls of this idiot admitting that he freaking thought. Listen. I thought he was in the bed. That's this guy, the supervisor. Nathan Patterson.
484.
So I want you to know right now. So
It's called West Georgia.
The
It's called West Georgia Wellness.
okay.
And then the patient's name is, give me.
Okay, that's okay. Right there on East Memorial.
I'm not, to be honest, I'm not even sure. I'm just so, like, shell-shocked right now.
Okay, that's okay. Hey, so what?
you hear that? So she's already started her call. We're 2 minutes into the call, and then the supervisor decides to call. Listen.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm at 296 East Memorial. Okay, listen. Let's start his phone call because that was in the middle of hers.
Okay. You have
Address your emergency.
60 Memorial.
Okay, Memorial.
I'm at 296 East Memorial Drive.
There you hear him saying it. He's starting his phone call right here.
We have a client here that committed suicide. It had to have been a few hours ago, but I'm looking at it right now. He's hanging in the tree.
Okay, so you think he's beyond all help?
He's dead. I just walked over there.
I've been walked over there.
I just ran over there.
I just ran over there. Which is it, supervisor?
Hey, pull all the way around.
Who are you telling to pull all the way around? Because it's not the police. The police haven't even arrived yet.
All the way around.
All right, and is there a room number or something like that he's in?
No, he's
Listen to this. Listen to her astonishment. Because when you break out of if you're going to hang yourself for being in a facility, you usually don't do it outside. If you get outside, you run.
I think 1B. He was upstairs. He's not inside. He's outside.
He's outside?
He is outside in a tree.
There's 2 phone calls. So listen. They were both surprised to hear that it was outside.
All right, do you know how old he is?
His name, like literally in the woods.
I do, yeah. They're coming from the
You
closest
don't even know
available.
how long he's been, he's in the woods, like literally in the woods.
Oh, okay, so he's in the woods. What?
Oh, so he's in the woods. And this is 3 minutes after they joined the reporting. Like, I'm 3 minutes into the phone call. And the whole time, they don't expect, this doesn't happen. You don't hang yourself outside the facility. If you get outside, you run.
Yeah, like how far behind the facility?
If you come here, I can show you directly.
If you come here, I can show you directly. That means they're not there yet. And you can hear her say that in Nathan's call right here.
If you come here, I can show you directly.
That's on his call. They're not there yet. So he's sitting there giving directions.
Okay,
Outside. He's outside. Nathan Patterson. Hey, pull all the way around.
Who are you telling to pull all the way around? Who's over there? Who's outside? Why are you telling them to pull all the way around? Why are you giving them direction like you're giving them new information? As in, you're telling them to pull somewhere around, like you're telling them to pull up into somewhere where they don't normally go.
All the way around.
Why are you doing this? Why were you just next to the freaking nurse inside? She's inside with the patients. You run outside and you're directing someone to do something to the crime scene.
All right, and is there a room number or something like that he's in?
No, he's I think 1B. It's SD.
I think
outside
1B.
in a tree.
Fine, we've received additional calls.
Here, I can show you directly.
So listen to this.
Okay, do you have his first and last name?
His name is Joseph Felz. It's SELG.
Do you know his date of birth by any chance?
I don't.
Okay.
You want me to look it up? I can.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know if you had it with you.
Oh, no, I don't. With the freaking nurse right there with his file open, I could look it up for you if you want me to. You're calling 911 for their help because you need them to come investigate what just happened at your facility because of your negligence, bro. And you still don't want to offer them anything of what they need to help you. You're calling them saying, hey, this man passed away, and you're not trying to look up his file. You're in a facility and you're the supervisor? And the nurse is doing everything correct. She pulls out his file, she looks at his name, she looks at his birthday, she does all the
So he's in the woods?
His name is, hold on. His name is Joseph.
Hold on, before we get to that, listen to this.
All right, do you know how old he is?
I'm looking right now in his file. Give me 1 second.
The supervisor doesn't know how to fucking go and look at the file when something like this happens. You don't think the supervisor knows the order of operations better than the people that he's supposed to be supervising?
His name is, hold on. His name is Joseph Felz.
All right, so now listen to this. Listen to the end of her call. I thought he was in the bed. So you just said that your negligence, you thought he was in the bed when he's outside hanging in a tree. I thought he was in the bed. That's what the supervisor just said. After you also laid eyes on him 20 minutes before that. Before the first phone call was ever made. So yes, if you want into the library, report that address where that supervisor is at, because they don't have a permit for one. There's so many things you can report here, right? They don't have a permit, but they also have negligence. Someone died, and he just said, I thought he was in the bed. They didn't even check on him. He was hanging outside in a tree. And what's even crazier about this is because when you break out of the facility, you usually run. If you're going to hang yourself, it's because you can't get out of it. So report that to this place. And then after, what needs to happen happens, I will start allowing more people into the library. Because right now it's not just a library, it's a book club and now an investigative feed tab that nobody can access. Even Brian, even Alex, all those people who tried to steal the information, they wanted what I had. Because why? Because they wanted the book. They wanted the books that I had because that's why they recreated the website as soon as they had me take it down. Send me what you have, please. Oh, I'm sending it, girl. I'm sending it right to the police. Oh yeah, she's guilty as hell. Do you see Joe on this account? Why is she posting on Joe's? Does Joe take her account and post? Why is her name on Joe's Facebook and Instagram? Why? And then she explained this. She said, oh, the reason why is because he was banned from Facebook, so I let him use my account. No, you didn't want him to create another account. When you get banned on Facebook, we all have Facebook. When you get banned on Facebook, you can create another Facebook. So you just didn't want him to have his own Facebook. You wanted him on yours to get you followers because guess what? Nobody follows you. Which you should have responded to me, Alex. You wanted what I had, and I had a question for you, and you didn't want to answer. Exactly. Literally. Right. And she wants to lie and act like she didn't admit him. He couldn't admit himself because one thing I found out is you called because he was unresponsive he was unresponsive. He can't admit himself to any hospital while he's unresponsive. How? How? By copying the library I put up when she actually has the physical books that she could scan and made us have to go an alternate route to find other copies of those same books out in the other parts of the world in the wilderness because she gatekept them all? Is that how she's going to continue his mission? Cute. Cute. And then attack anybody else that wanted to help spread the freaking love and light that he was doing. She's going to do that and dox their location and have them attacked. Such a light worker you are, Alex. Such a fucking light worker you are, bitch. Sorry, but she is. She's an evil person to do what she did to me. I've carried this cross on my back for so long to help her husband, and not even a simple fucking thank you. Just send me what you have, please. Not even her husband. She didn't even want him as a husband. This evil fucking bitch came on this video, came on here and was like, yeah, he's worrying about his other shit right now. I'm going to test the divine in front of all you. Goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. Kept saying that. Testing the divine like an ignorant bitch that she is. What is wrong with you, girl? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you mentally? You need to go to Ridgeview and have done to you the same thing you did to Joe. What is wrong with you, girl? You literally went against him. You said, oh, he's going to go handle his shit. Went on his TikTok account. You went on his TikTok account and said, no, you just get me. He's handling his shit. And nobody digested that shit. And there's a reason for it. You don't send your partner off in sickness by themselves. You're supposed to go with them. Evil. Evil. Just evil. The whole intent to get on his page when this bitch has her own. Sorry guys, that live with me. But seriously. You okay? Yes, mi amor, I'm good. I knew he was gonna come out. Está bien, mi amor. Lo siento. No, absolutely she wasn't. That's why she's like, oh, goddamn this. You Christians, goddamn this. You don't understand, girl. Just because all religions are cults. Jesus came here to tell you the power is within you. Mary Magdalene, who just read her gospel last night, was telling you the exact same thing. The power is within you. She found it herself in the gospel. The other disciples warred against her. And she didn't even fight back because she knew that was against the Savior's teachings. So they discredited her, called her Jesus' WHOR, all those things. I'm not going to finish the spelling, but yeah, all those things. And this woman wants to sit there and be so ignorant and test the almighty divine and be like, God damn, in front of everybody. You ignorant. You posted that to the internet. You're so ignorant, Alex. You are so ignorant. I'm gonna post on Joe's Facebook page because nobody can no one's believing my bullshit. No one's believing my bullshit. Good. Yep, y'all keep reporting. Y'all keep reporting this facility that she sent Joe to, because since she don't want to admit who took him to the house, they're going to snitch on him, because guess what? They don't want to lose their multi-million-dollar insurance billing operation that they have going on fraudulently. This place, West Georgia Wellness Center, they don't want to get caught up in Alex's evil drama. You should have told them when you said that you were going to release the information in 72 hours. You should have released it, Alex. You lying ass lady. All you do is lie. That's why no one believes you, because you lie. You lie and you lie and you continue to lie. That's why all on those fucking videos, no one believes you, because we know all of this, just like you do. You don't tell the truth, you lie. You lie. You got on here to try to war against Joe Felz. You tried to get his followers to think that he was bad. That's what you tried to do. You went against your own partner. You're evil. And then you went against God and said, I'm gonna say this, goddamn, over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Oh, you had no idea? You had no idea that this person that had you attack me, the reason why she had you attack me is because I wouldn't give her the books. She has Joe's books. I found more. She wanted me to send what I have. I didn't. So they re-edited his site to make an archive so they could freaking have you war against me just like she wanted you to war against Joe Felz. This bitch is a witch. And you need to call her what she is. You need to have power over demons. You do not let them control you. You identify them. Probably doing him too. Because she obviously didn't love the man she was with. She didn't do anything right for the man that she was with. No, she never claimed Jesus. She said that, oh no, I'm the whore that sweats in church. That's what she said. She said, I'm the whore that sweats in church. She literally said that on his page. Because she disagreed with him and wanted to take over his page. Oh, you guys are so welcome. And guess what? All her facade is coming out today. You had the chance to come clean and you didn't. And you lied to everybody. You lied to all of Joe's followers. And you said, you have 72 hours and we're releasing it all. And then you recanted on that and said, no, we're not. Now nobody will ever believe you. All you do is lie. All you do is just continue to lie and attack. And just because I didn't give you the books, and since I didn't give you the answer to the question you wanted from me, and I said this, and I said no, and I said I have everything, and I'm not giving that to anyone. I have one question for you, and that is who took him to the house? Not a response. Just had Brian dox my location. Brian just admitted today that he's taking all direction from her because he said that Alex said, you evil witch, you're running this entire show. You're the reason why you won't let anybody have any answers to what actually happened to him. You're the one that's gatekeeping all of his books, so someone like me had to actually get books on the internet for the people to read. It's Judgment Day, bitch. Should have kept your word. At least once. Not even once. You couldn't keep your word once. You didn't even make your man an obituary. You cremated him and had a memorial, but you didn't have an obituary? That should be your sign right there, everybody. Look up the obituary. Is there an official obituary? Nope. There's your sign. Send me what you have. How about what I should have responded with, you guys? Instead of it have been polite, I should have said, send me your obituary that you made for him. Send me your obituary that you made for him, and I'll send you what I have. I have books. I have information on you. I have your birth name. I have your husband's name. I have your kids' names. I have everything on you, girl. I have your financials. I have Brian's financials. I have Brian's kids' information. I have everything. Everything. And I didn't do anything bad with it like you did. Oh, here you go, babe. Let me give you Alexandra Wilson's information. I mean, Alexandra Janet Libby, and her married name is now Wilson from Chad Wilson. Let's get you all that. What you want? Let's get it to you. Right here. Right here. You wanted to dox me, girl? I'm not doxing you. I'm not giving your location away like you did mine. But I will show them what your real name is. You coward that tries to hide from the internet. You want to be so famous, but you want to lie about your identity. Born January 2nd, 1990, Alexandra Janet Libby. And West Georgia Wellness Center, wave of promotions after he died. I wonder why that is. It's funny, the supervisor thought he was sleeping in the bed was incorrect, but all these people got promotions after Joe Felz died in these companies. This month. Report them. And once this all comes out, it could all change today. If this all transpires and comes out today and they want to go ahead and make a public announcement and ask us to stop, here's the information, we're sorry, I'll open the library to everybody. No more memberships. Because now that we got to show you who the true evil is, there's no reason to attack me. So get the information out, prove my innocence in all of this and how they try. Well, I mean, obviously I didn't freaking do anything, but I didn't even know the guy. All they did was dox my location. So he died there. The supervisor did not check on him. The supervisor said on the recording that you can hear literally right here, I thought he was in the bed. I thought he was in the bed. Yeah, no, well, guess what? That's an infraction right there. Somebody died because you didn't actually check up on them. So let's go report that. Somebody died because he didn't do his job. Nathan Patterson, that supervisor at West Georgia Wellness Center on this fraudulent address with no permit. Hey, no, listen, just because someone knows Joe, they could use their profile and fucking listen, I helped Mo Chevy. I sent him money yesterday to go open a P.O. box. So I'm helping Mo Chevy. I don't need him to help me with the investigation. He wasn't there when he died. I'm helping everybody, including Mo Chevy. So Mo Chevy needs to shut the fuck up. And stop telling people to let you in a box just because you knew Joe. Guess what? If you knew Joe, then why aren't you posting about it? Don't start with me. Because I sent you your money. I'm doing my job, you do yours. Worry about the fuck you're supposed to do. Then go do what you're supposed to do with it. And stop asking to request in a box while I'm sharing this fucking message. Why are you people would just want to interrupt just because you feel that you own somebody just because you fucking knew them and you don't do the right thing? You waited for me to do the right thing. So do not come here and try to clog my fucking thinking because of you guys. Oh, now we're going to get on board with Dylan. Oh, now you want to report me for harassment and bullying, Mo Chevy? That's it. So you can keep that money. Keep that fucking money. You're not going to be a part of any of this, and I'm not going to help you anymore. You just reported me. I'm going to bring this live back up. And then I have my family, my real family that's doing something. My family that I found through here of higher individuals they're doing something. They know. They've been here. They know what's going on, and they've been waiting for something to happen. I told them to put faith in me for a reason, and so I wasn't going to quit. Everybody that claims they're Joe's friend, I'm looking at you crazy right now because you all failed him. You all failed him. And I'm not going to let you fail me. So, is forcing your way into my life being kind, baby bubbles? Go ahead. You want to go ahead and give all of these people the benefit of the doubt. All these people who want clout and views. You want to just keep giving them the benefit of the doubt. They don't want to look crazy. They don't want to look crazy for their friend. They're scared to look crazy. I'm fucking not. I didn't even know the guy. I'm not no one good, then you don't need to be here. Bye, mute. So, since you want to keep talking shit, you can hear about why we're even here. Let's look at this 911 phone call of these idiots who are the reason Joe Felz is dead. Listen to this. I thought he was in the bed. Let me go ahead and unplug my fish tank. Because I'm tired of hearing this one. I'm trying to fucking... Thank you, Half-Baked Cookie. Listen to this. I thought he was in the bed. After you just hung up the phone with the police, you couldn't have said that fucking shit? Nathan Patterson?
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Listen to this.
All right, well, okay, you have a Dallas officer on scene?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to let you go since there's Dallas is on scene, okay?
Okay.
All right, you have to go out there and speak with him.
My supervisor. Okay, thank you so much.
My supervisor, and listen to this.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Your supervisor's like, oh, I thought he was in the bed. Well, guess what? Since he died, since you thought he was in the bed and you didn't do your thing correctly, that's an infraction and you should be getting shut down and a violation for it. Not only that, because you don't actually have a permit to have a rehab at that location. So, if you guys want to hop up in my live so bad, that have access to this site, that claim you're Joe Felz' friend, why the fuck aren't you doing what the fuck I'm doing right now? They said they were going to give you answers in 72 hours and they didn't. You're just complicit with it. Oh, you thought he was in the bed. Did you know that? Did you know that the rehab that was in control of him didn't actually do their jobs, didn't do any checkups, that he's outside hanging in a tree, but he just said, I thought he was in the bed.
I'm not even sure. I'm just so shell-shocked right now.
I'm not doing an investigation now. I've already figured everything out. I'm sharing it now so you guys can report it because GBI, Georgia Bureau of Investigation, didn't do shit. They didn't look at any of this. Just listen to this. This is alone enough to investigate further.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
I thought he was in the bed. But you just called, Nathan, on another line that nobody wants. I FOIA'd these, and nobody actually wanted to.
I'm at 296 East Memorial Drive a few hours ago, but I'm sure that he committed suicide. It had to have been a few hours ago, but I'm looking at him right now. He's hanging in the tree.
The reason why Nathan's calling right now is because the nurse had already showed up and is freaking out and she's calling the police now.
Okay, so you think he's beyond all help?
He's dead. I just walked over there. I just ran over there. I just walked over there.
I just walked over there. Oh, that didn't sound right.
I just ran over there.
Recordings, boy.
I flew all the way around. All the way around.
Who are you talking to? Because the police ain't there yet. Pull all the way around. Well, you can also hear in the same phone call.
By any chance?
I don't.
Okay. They've already been notified and we've received additional calls. Okay, what is your first and last name?
Nathan Patterson.
If you come here, she's talking to the police on the 911 looking out the window. That verifies, and she asked on her phone call before she even said that, she's like, do you guys have an ETA? Because they weren't there. He's sitting there telling them what?
What is your first and last name?
Nathan Patterson. All the way around. All the way around.
You're not talking to a patient. The patients don't have cars. Who are you telling to pull around? All the way around. While the nurse is inside on the phone, you just left outside. She's looking through the files. You're outside again saying, pull all the way around. Why are you messing with the scene anyway? Then listen to
Do you
this.
have his first and last name?
His name is Joseph Felz. It's Felg. If you want me to look it up, I can.
This is a supervisor. And the nurse is right there next to him inside, pulled out the file, says, I'm looking through his file right now. I can look for it if you want. You're calling 911 to ask them for help, but you don't want to look up the information they need? What kind of supervisor of a facility is this? And then the idiot supervisor... I thought he was in the bed. It just told on himself. You didn't even check up on him. You guys are loosely regulated every 3 years, but a salon is regulated every 6 months. And then this bitch wanted to come on here and lie to you today on Facebook and say, I knew I was lying. I knew I wasn't going to give you any of the information when I told Brian to tell you guys that, we're going to release everything in 72 hours. They didn't say anything. That was yesterday. I came on here today. As soon as I go live and I start talking about it, they posted it while I was live. Oh, it's because this, that, and the other. It's because Alex doesn't want us to go out. You knew this information, so why did you lie and lie and lie and keep it going on and then dox me and lie about the doxing and my information and said that I was asking for Cash App when I've been negative in Cash App for 3 years and I can't even use Cash App? I'm the only broke bitch looking into this rich man's debt that hasn't tried to make a dollar. All her shit's monetized through him. She's trying to make money. Brian's trying to make money. You want to know who ain't making no god money on this man? Y'all want to see what happens? Y'all send me these things on live. But I don't post. All these viral videos I made about Joe, I don't post. And I be telling y'all, stop sending me gifts. I thank you if you do, but just don't. Please don't. That's all from live. But you want to see down here? Creator Marketplace rewards program, join. I never once did that. Never even tried. Creator Marketplace, no money. Video gifts, no money. You go on any of my videos. I didn't even try to fucking sign up for you guys to give me gifts through videos. No. But them people are trying to make more money and more money and more money and sell you classes on his website and copy everything that I did and make more and more money and then trash me and say that I'm asking you for money on Cash App when I'm freaking negative for the last 3 years in motherfucking Cash App. Look, this month, my face, boom, you fucking lied. Look, negative $450. And y'all gonna sit there and believe the devil. Y'all gonna just believe them just because, they're quiet. They're quiet. They lie and they come on the internet on Joe Felz's page and they test the divine and they call and they say, God damn, I'm going to say God damn if I want to. This woman right here. Yeah, she came on the internet on Joe Felz's page and said, yeah, y'all, he's worrying about his own shit. I'm doing my own thing. He's doing his own thing. He's sick in the head and he's going to worry about his own shit. And I'm going to divert you guys away from him. Instead of you guys trying to offer support and help and love to him, I'm going to pull you away from him. And goddamn is what she said. She said, oh, I can have my own account. And I'm going to message everyone that has ever once tried to help Joe Felz and make sure they don't ever feel connected to him. I have access to his account and I'm posting on his account, but I'm going to send a message from my account to make them feel like they didn't even get to connect or do the job. I'm not going to say thank you for losing 20 pounds and going 100 hours with almost no sleep, for keeping the library up from the books that she was gatekeeping. She has all his books and had the opportunity to post them to a website. Did she even try? Did she ask me to help her when I was doing it? No, she said, send me what you have. Excuse you, bitch. You had 7 books. I have 220. What do you mean send you what I have? They can, guess what? And they're getting gang reported by all my community members. You want to know what's in the holy word right now? Thousands of members that actually have access to the investigation that they don't have. Yeah, I locked it down and I knew that they were lying for the last 72 hours and I was building a project in silence to expose you all that you can't control because you thought you could get your little goons to access my website. No, and the truth is coming out. And guess who's going to tell on you, Alex? Guess who's going to tell on you, Daniel, and Brian for taking him to the house? And you guys didn't want to answer that question because now that we found out it was a fraudulent rehab, we asked you who brought him there. You guys didn't want to answer that. So guess what? Guess who's going to tell us? Because they don't want to go down with their multi-million-dollar fraudulent rehab. So I hope you are watching. I hope you're game stalking. I hope you know what we're doing. It wasn't a secret. Not after your 72 hours was up and you lied to everybody. Just lie, you evil witch. Just lie. And not only that, Brian's been lying to you guys too. He posted all my information to the internet. He left the government 10 years ago, but makes you think that he's so badass. We literally hunted down people on the other side of the world hiding in caves. But you couldn't even figure out my last name when you posted it to the internet? You couldn't even figure that out when you posted all my information, my incorrect information, to the internet. Brian went and made the same person who said we tracked down people in caves, couldn't even get my last name right. You want to know whose last name I got right? Alex's. Do you want to see all her information since they doxed mine? And I'm not doxing them. You can see her name. Her name's public. It's actually on a review she left in Costa Rica. Is that giving away her location like she did me? No. Is that saying where she lives? No. Is that saying anything of all the money that she fucking used to fucking scam out of her man's money and use his name and story and everything to scam y'all out of money and monetize off all the content? No. It just says her name. But they wanted to go and write a whole paragraph of lies about me. So I'm waiting for your lawyers, I'm waiting for your lawsuits, and I'm waiting for the discovery to counter my claim and win and crash your entire original claim. I have it all right here, love. This is how you own the devil and you make him your bitch. You learn how the processes work of the world that he set up and you use it against him. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Guess who got my back at all freaking times now? Because none of his friends would do it. None of his friends would carry that cross on their backs up a hill against the rest of the world. It took someone who didn't even know him. And the more I keep going, the more people awaken. And you people, your whole sham is coming to an end. The veil is lifting around you. The lies that they tell you, they just lie, and they expect that when they do come out with some sort of answer that you're going to believe it. And they don't understand that they've lied so much that nobody's going to believe a thing they say because of how much they've already lied to you. Where's Alex, since you're gang stalking me with Brian right now, where's his obituary? Why did you cremate him first and have his memorial 3 days ago, and you still don't have an obituary 27 days after his death? Ooh, 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 ooh. Sweetheart, you're a fucking idiot. Oh my god, Charlie, you're a fucking idiot. I just showed you guys that I don't make money on my monetization account. Let me end this real quick. Weirdo who's like, is this person making money? Is this person making money on Joe Felz? No, I literally tell you guys not to send freaking anything. That's all I've gotten in the last 7 days. I've literally asked you guys not to send me anything, but that's what I've gotten. That's all I've gotten. You guys think I'm enriching myself. Do you know what my rent is? Do you know what the fuck my rent is? And is a very expensive state of Colorado. 20 times more than that. So don't even sit there and think that me taking time away from work and losing my paycheck is enriching myself off of Joe Felz. You moron. Oh, there you are. Charlie is just dumb. She can't actually do anything correctly. She can't read, use her brain, or any of that stuff. Let me just restart again because she's going to try and report.